Amazing. Let me go to Josh. Another Josh out of Canada. The 51st state of the United States of America. Josh, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
All is well, Josh.
That's good. Good to hear. And, yeah, so I called you a few years ago. It's been a while, but, yeah, so I'm, basically I wanted your advice. I think I might be a psychopath.
That you might be?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I've been on the wrong parts of the internet since I was 10 years old, watching, like, pornography, gore, all these bad things. Now I just can't relate to people. I don't really care about people except for people in my own little tribe, And, yeah, like I feel, like I've become this evil, and there's like no going back now, and I don't really know what to do. How can I renew my mind?
How old are you now?
28.
48?
28.
Oh, 28. And your question for me is what?
Well, how do I stop being a psychopath? How can I feel again, and how do I get these nasty thoughts out of my head, Like,
Okay.
I watched that video you showed with the kids, and I was just like, oh, man, I hope the kid gets tased. Like, how do I stop being wretched like that?
Oh, what now? And so,
What?
When you say you, who are you talking about?
When I say me, I'm talking about Josh, I guess, my consciousness. Maybe are like, do you mean my thoughts? That's what you're getting at?
When you say, I have this messed up mind now, I've been looking at these movie things and now I'm so wretched and I'm so this. Who are you referring to?
Myself.
And who are you? Who is the self you're talking about?
Josh from Canada. I don't know how to answer that.
That's your name, but who? When you say you are this and you have been doing that and you are this way, who are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that, Jesse.
But when you say you a certain way, who are you talking about? And if you don't know how to answer that, how do you know you are a certain way that you have these issues? Who are you talking about?
Right. I guess just this concept of who I am, this identity.
And what do you mean by that?
It's like, well, you've got me confused because, like, I don't know what level you're speaking on here.
When you say you're a psychopath, you say you're a psychopath. You've been doing this so long now, you don't know how to be normal. And you say, when I saw the kids in the video, I was like, wow, I hope the kids are whatever, right? Who are you talking about?
Me.
And who are you?
Psychopath, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I don't know who I am.
So then why do you say these things about you when you don't know who you're talking about? You don't know who you are. Why do you say those things about you? Why do you call yourself those things?
Yeah, you've got a point.
No, that was a question.
Right. Well, I mean, if you don't completely know who you are, why pass a judgment on yourself, right?
But
I guess.
so if you're right, you don't know who you are. Why are you saying I feel this way? I'm a psychopath. Why are you saying that if you don't know? And who is telling you that you're those things? Who's telling you that?
Is it Satan?
No. Who is?
I don't know what the right answer is,
No,
Jesse.
it is the devil. You're right about that part, but who is telling you how you are?
Well, if I say me, then you're going to be like, well, who are you?
Right.
so, like, I don't know how to proceed in this conversation, Jesse.
So, if you don't know who you are, what would happen if you stop saying, when the thoughts come to tell you you're a psychopath, you have lost your way, you have been watching those movies, what would happen if you stop saying, I am this way, or I feel this way, or I'm this? What would happen if you stop identifying with thoughts and feelings? What would happen to you?
Well, those words like psychopath probably wouldn't be entwined in my identity. I wouldn't think of myself that way, and it'd be better.
So why don't you stop doing that? Why don't you stop identifying with evil, calling it you?
Yeah, sounds good. I'll
No,
stop.
that was a question. I'm asking, why don't you stop?
Well, I suppose I hadn't had the right advice in which you've just given, and that's why I hadn't stopped, and now I will.
That makes sense. So listen, I want you to know that I'm telling you the truth and nothing but the whole truth. The real you have never done anything wrong. The real you have never watched a porno video or anything like that. The real you is not a sinner nor a saint. The real you is a free person. And this thing that you identify with is a false you. You call them thoughts and feelings you. And it's not true. You're not your thoughts. You're not your feelings. You just have identified with it when you were traumatized with anger. And all your life, you've identified with evil, calling it you. It's not you. Drop the calling it you, and you can be free. It's not going to want to depart from you. The thoughts of pornography and the thoughts of this and the thoughts of psychopath. Those are just thoughts that give you fake feelings. They're not going to want to leave you, but they have to leave if you stop calling them you.
Right. That makes sense.
Hold on, buddy. Can you hold for a minute?
Yeah, no problem.
Hold on. Let me take a quick break. I want to go back to Josh out of Canada. Josh trying to understand. He wants to overcome. And he want to overcome like some human beings do. Josh.
Jesse.
Thanks for holding. When you find yourself opening up your computer to go look at these videos, who tell you to go look, open up the computer and do it? Who tell you that, to do that?
The devil.
No, I'm serious. Who tell you to do that?
Well, I would imagine it's the imagination, or it's the devil, or both.
But did you, before knowing that, did you think it was you telling yourself to do that?
Yes.
And then once you do it, who accused you of doing it? Who tell you, oh, you're a psychopath, you're such a horrible person? Who accused you once you do it?
The devil.
And so I want you to know that. And I want to encourage you to start watching that and stop calling you evil spirits, thoughts, or encouraging you to do it. And then once you do it, evil spirits, thoughts, and emotion accuse you of being an awful person. And all you're doing is believing lies about yourself because none of those things are you.
What the?
Amazing.
Yeah, good point. I will remember that. Listen, before we get off here, I have a request. If that song was amazing, like that, put that song put together by AI. You all should like release that, because my goodness, put a smile on my face.
I know, it's amazing. What now?
It's amazing.
Are you doing the silent prayer, Josh?
No, I've heard you talk about it many times, but I don't actually even know what it is.
Well, go to Rebuilding a Man. If you're serious about overcoming this fallen state you're in, you really got to start working on you. You got to put first the kingdom, seeking the truth, and the truth will make you free. I recommend you start doing the silent prayer, and you start practice being aware of those thoughts, and stop calling them you.
Sounds good, Jesse. Thank you.
Have you gone and forgiven your mother?
Absolutely. You know, both my mother and my father, they've got a lot to be thankful to you about. I'm the only one of their kids that hasn't cut them off. So
okay,
and that's all thanks to your teaching.
Well, start doing the silent prayer, and stop from this point and the rest of your life. Never call a thought you. You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You can call it. Oh, I see it trying to make me think this way. That's not me thinking this, or blah, blah, blah. Stop calling it. Eventually, you won't have to say that, because you're going to stop identifying with thoughts and emotions, and you will be free, all right?
Right.
Let me know how it goes.
Will do, Jesse.
All right,
Thanks a bunch.
All right.
Take care.
Bye. Amazing.